So, you've climbed all this way, looking for answers? Let me be clear, I will give you none. All I have to offer is the stone beneath your feet, the dark soil, and the fire that already burns inside you. Now, listen.
Tell me, do you still crane your neck, staring up into that silent, empty expanse? Are you hoping for a sign, a judgment, maybe a purpose, whispered down from the clouds? You are wasting your time. You're looking in completely the wrong direction.
I want to tell you about a man I met, up on a mountain just like this one. A hermit, probably a lot like you. His spirit was a camel, you see, always kneeling, ready to accept the heaviest burdens. And the heaviest of them all, the weight of hope in a world beyond this one.
And here it is, the conflict at the heart of everything. On one side, you have the celestial dream. It's a pretty thing, a golden compass pointing you towards some silent, waiting judge in the sky. It's a dream for the weary. But on the other side, the earthly reality, the dark soil you can actually feel, the raw, undeniable will to power. It's a reality that belongs only to the strong. One is an escape, the other is the battlefield.
And that's the poison, isn't it? To look up, to follow that compass, is to let your present moment become infected with the rot of yearning. You're trading the vibrant, terrible now for a phantom promise. You make yourself sick with a dream that isn't real.
So, I took that man's compass, and I shattered it. And in the ringing silence that followed, I showed him a new path. Not a safe harbor, no. A perilous crossing. A rope stretched tight over an abyss. A bridge.
You have to understand this. Humanity is not the destination. You're not some final, finished thing waiting to be accepted into a celestial parlor. You are a bridge. A rope stretched between the animal you were and something more. You are meant to be a transition. A dangerous journey from a beggar of stars to a master of this ground.
Before, that hermit sang hymns of ethereal comfort, soft songs about promises of the beyond. But now, he has to face the iron of existence, the actual grit of the soil in his hands, the salt and the struggle of this moment. It's a truth that doesn't soothe, it pierces, and it wakes you up.
But to cross that bridge, your spirit has to transform. It has to change. That beast of burden, the camel, it must become a predator. It has to learn that destruction is the first step toward freedom.
And don't you dare mistake this for some kind of gentle, passive growth. The will to power is an aggressive, inherent fight for control. It's like a vine that doesn't just pray for rain. No, it cracks the very pavement to fight its way to the sun. It seizes reality. It never, ever waits for it.
And this is the first metamorphosis, becoming the lion. The spirit that finally finds the strength to face down all the external masters, all the duties you've been handed, all the celestial judges, and to roar a sacred no. It's the power you need to clear the wasteland of old dead values, to dance with a heavy, triumphant step right on the ruins of dead gods.
But destruction alone isn't the end of the journey. It can't be. Out of the wasteland that the lion cleared, something new has to grow. And so, the second metamorphosis begins. You see, after the sacred no, there must come a sacred yes. And this is the spirit of the child. It's a new beginning, an innocence that isn't about ignorance, but about forgetting all the old burdens. It's the power to create, to affirm life, to laugh and say yes to the whole game of creation.
And from this child's spirit, the goal finally emerges, the Übermensch. Not just a better man, but the very meaning of the earth, the lightning that flashes from the dark cloud of humanity. This is the creator who doesn't beg the void for mercy anymore. This is the one who commands the void to bend and take the shape of his own desire.
But to become this creator, well, that means you have to face the ultimate test. It's a question, one that gets whispered to you in your loneliest, quietest moment. A question of immense weight and fire.
I want you to think about the worst moments of your life. Really think. The agony, the shame, the despair. Hold it right there in your mind.
Now, think of the most ecstatic moments, the triumphs, the love, the times you felt purely, unbelievably alive. You have to understand, you don't get one without the other.
And now, This moment, right now, the breath in your lungs, the world pressing in on you. All of it. The pain, the joy, all of it, tangled together into this one instant.
So here it is, the test. Could you affirm your life exactly as it is, with every last bit of its pain and all of its joy, so completely that you would will it to happen again and again for all eternity? To say yes to this one moment is to say yes to all of it, forever. This is the eternal recurrence. This is how you truly affirm the earth.
The hermit stood on that precipice, and he had faced the question. He'd passed the test. But there was one final ghost left, a shadow lurking within him, the final judge that had to be purged.
And this is the demon we all have to face, isn't it? That uncanny reflection that whispers our deepest fear back at us, that we haven't really changed at all. It's the last piece of that celestial judge, now living inside you, mocking your claim to be sovereign of the soil.
To defeat this shadow, the hermit didn't fight it. He absorbed it. He looked up at the empty sky, not with defiance this time, but with a sense of ownership. And with a voice that was finally, truly his own, he shattered that reflection with one declarative truth: I am the earth. And just like that, the rejection of the external judge was complete.
And so the transformation was finished. He turned away from the mountaintop, and he walked, not towards some promised dawn, but into the glorious earthly dark. He wasn't guided by stars anymore. He was guided by the shadow that now walked with him, a part of him, the shadow of Wotan. He even smiled, just faintly, because he finally understood. Stop searching the sky for a light. The only beacon you'll ever need, the only real guidance through the dark, is the immense gravity of your own spirit. Can you feel it? Can you feel its pull?